Supreetha. Welcome to my math class. So in the previous lecture on Laplace transform, we saw what was the definition of Laplace transform and then we solved a problem. Yes? So in this video, let us learn some more formulas on Laplace transform. Okay? Before getting into that, yes? These are some basic trigonometric formulas that you should know before starting Laplace transform. Okay? Just pause the video, take a screenshot and memorize all these formulas from trigonometry. Okay. Now, moving on to our formulas on Laplace. Yes, I told you if f of t is a function, is a real valued function. Yes, then we denote Laplace of f of t as something like this. Yes, Laplace of f of t. So now, if this f of t value, okay, if this f of t value is a, they are saying that the Laplace of f of t is how much? A divided by s. Okay, for example, what does it say? It is a constant. If I ask you what is Laplace of, if I ask you what is Laplace of 1, the answer would be 1 by s. Okay, what is Laplace of say 36? The answer would be 36 by s. If I ask you the Laplace of say e to the power 4, the answer would be e to the power 4 divided by s. So a basically means some constant. It can be any value. Okay, so this was our first formula. The second formula is if f of t value is e power at. Okay, if f of t is e power at, then Laplace of e power at would be 1 divided by s minus a. Okay, so now if I ask you what is the Laplace of, yes, the Laplace of e power 3t, the answer would be 1 divided by s minus 3. Why? In the place of a, if you observe the formula and the question, in place of a I have 3. Okay, now if I ask you what is Laplace of e to the power minus 5t, what would that be? In place of a I have minus 5. So I would have to write 1 divided by s minus of minus 5. Okay, so the value of this would be 1 divided by s plus a. Okay, so now moving on to our third formula. Our third formula is Laplace of t power n is n factorial divided by s to the power n plus 1. Yes, so now if I ask you a question, say find the Laplace of, find the Laplace of t cube. In place of n I have 3, substitute, I would get n factorial, matlab 3 factorial divided by s to the power 3 plus 1, which is equal to, what do you mean by 3 factorial? It is 3 into 2 into 1. So the value of 3 factorial will be 6 divided by s to the power 4. Okay. So if they ask you Laplace of t cube, your answer would be 6 divided by s to the power 4. Okay. Now let me take another next formula. Yes. What if f of t value is sin at? So the formula for this is a divided by s square plus a square. Okay. If I ask you Laplace of, find the Laplace of sin 5t, the answer would be 5 divided by s square plus 5 square, that is 25. Okay, so the fifth formula is cos at. Laplace of cos at is what? S divided by s square plus a square. So if I ask you, tell me the Laplace of, Laplace of cos 3t, then the value of this would be s divided by s square plus 3 square. Okay, moving on. Our next formula is, tell me the Laplace of sine hyperbolic at. Okay, if f of t is sine hyperbolic at, then the formula of this would be a divided by s square minus a square. Okay, and the Laplace transform of cos hyperbolic at is s divided by s square minus a square. So these are some basic formulas of Laplace that you should know. Okay, let me take a problem now. Let me take, yes, say we have a question, f of t is equal to, yes, 5e power 4t. They are asking us to find Laplace of f of t. Okay, firstly let me write Laplace of 5e power 4t is equal to, I can take out 5 because it is a constant. Yes, e power 4t. What is Laplace of e power at formula? Yes, Laplace of e power at is equal to 1 divided by s minus a. Okay, so you would get here 5 into 1 divided by s minus 4. Okay, moving on, let me take another problem. Say f of t is equal to, okay, f of t is equal to, okay, cos 3t plus e to the power 60. What would the Laplace of this be? Laplace of cos 3t. Okay, Laplace of cos 3t plus e to the power 60 is equal to, I can give Laplace for each term when I have plus or minus in the middle. Okay, so this would be Laplace of cos 3t plus Laplace of e to the power 60. What is Laplace of cos 80 formula? Laplace of cos 80 is equal to s divided by s square plus a square. What do you have in the place of a here? I have 3. So that would be s divided by s square plus 3 square, that is 9. Plus, what is Laplace of e power 60? The formula for Laplace of e power at is 1 divided by s minus a. Okay, so in place of a I have what? I have 6. Yes, so this is our final answer. Okay, let me take another question. Say f of t is equal to, okay, f of t is equal to t cube plus 4t square minus 3t plus 9. Yes, now Laplace of f of t is equal to Laplace of t cube plus, can I write it directly? 4 Laplace of t square, I took out 4 because it is a constant, minus 3 Laplace of t plus Laplace of 9. Okay, now what is the formula for Laplace of t power n? Laplace of t power n, yes, Laplace of t power n formula is n factorial divided by s to the power n plus 1. Let me take the first term. Okay, if you observe the first term, what do we have in the place of n? I have 3. Let me substitute in the formula. I'll get 3 factorial divided by s to the power 3 plus 1 plus 4 is a constant into same thing. In place of n I have 2. So that would be 2 factorial divided by s to the power 2 plus 1 minus 3. See, you have t. This basically means it is t to the power 1 Okay, so in place of n I have 1 factorial divided by s to the power 1 plus 1. 9 is a constant. What is the Laplace of constant? Laplace of constant or A is A divided by S. Okay, so Laplace of 9 would be what? Laplace of 9 is 9 divided by S. Okay, now what is 3 factorial? 3 factorial is 6 divided by S to the power 4 plus 2 factorial is 2. So I'll just keep it as it is. That would be 8 divided by S cube minus 3 divided by S square plus 9 divided by S. Okay, moving on, let me take the next question. Yes, so the next question is e power minus 5t, okay, plus 5 e power minus 2t. What is the Laplace of this? So first let me take let f of t, let f of t is equal to e power minus 5t plus 5 e power minus 2t. Okay, now what is Laplace of f of t? Yes, Laplace of e power minus 5t plus 5 Laplace of e power minus 2t. Okay, so what is Laplace of e power at? It is 1 divided by s minus a. What do we have in the place of a? We have minus 5 plus 5 into 1 divided by s minus a. In place of a I have minus 2. So the answer is s plus 5 plus 5 divided by s plus 2. Okay. Now what will we get if I take LCM? Can I take LCM? Yes, obviously I can take LCM. That would be s plus 5 into s plus 2 cross multiply because we have different terms, right? So I will get s plus 2, yes, plus 5 into s plus 5. What is the value of this? It would be s plus 2 plus 5s plus 25 divided by s plus 5 into s plus 2. Okay, what is s plus 5 is? That would be 6s. 25 plus 2 would be 27 divided by s plus 5 into s plus 2. Okay, now moving on, let me take another problem. Yes, let us find the Laplace of, yes, Laplace of 3t plus 4 whole square plus 5 to the power t. Okay, so now tell me, how do we solve this? We cannot apply Laplace to the square, right? We cannot apply to this square. So let me simplify the question. How would I simplify the question? Let me apply a plus b whole square to this. Okay, so what would that be? Laplace of, let me apply only for 3t plus 4 whole square. We have a plus in the middle, right? So let me write it as Laplace of 5 to the power t. Okay, so that would be, what is a plus b whole square? It is a square plus 2ab, that is 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24t plus 4 4s are 16 plus, if I have any number say a, can I write it as e to the power log a? How? If I have log y is equal to 1, if I send this log to the other side, what would it happen? You write it as anti-log of 1, or you represent it with e to the power 1. Yes, something like this. The same logic. You can write a is equal to e to the power log a, or the value of e to the power log a is a itself. Why am I telling this? Now I have 5 to the power t. Yes, if that is a, in place of a, suppose I have 5 to the power t, substitute this, what would I get? I can write 5 to the power t as e to the power log 5 to the power t. Yeah, these both values are same. I just simplified whatever I have. Now here, as you can observe, I have log a power b. Can I write it as e to the power b log a? Yes, b to the power b. Okay, b log a. Now we have e to the power t log 5. Agree? Now you have, if you take a calc and type log 5, you will get a number. So log 5 is a constant. Yes, can you tell me what is the formula for e power 80, Laplace of e power 80? It was 1 divided by s minus a. You observe here, we have in the place of a, yes, in the place of a, we have log 5. Yeah, so Laplace of e power log 5 into t would be 1 divided by s minus log 5. Okay, moving on to this one. We have 9t square. 9 is a constant. Laplace of t square plus 24 is a constant. Laplace of t plus Laplace of 16. Okay, this is plus, not t. What is Laplace of t power n? The formula for Laplace of t power n is n factorial divided by s to the power n plus 1. So what would I get here? 9. N factorial means 2 factorial divided by s to the power 3, because 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, the same thing. 24 into 1 factorial divided by s square plus Laplace of a constant is 16 divided by s. Okay, so I would get 18 divided by s cube plus 24 divided by s square plus 16 divided by s plus whatever you have here, 1 divided by s minus log 5. Okay? Yes. What did we study in today's class? Yes. What did we study in this lecture? Yeah, we studied some basic formulas of Laplace and we saw how we can use them in some of the problems. Okay, so the first problem was 5 e power 4t, which was a direct problem. We had a constant which was 5. We already saw that the formula of e power 80 is 1 divided by s minus a. In place of a, I have 4. Okay, so I just substituted a value in the formula. S remains as it is. Okay. In the second problem, I have something f of t plus f of t or g of t. So if I have Laplace of f of t plus g of t, I can write it as Laplace of f of t plus Laplace of g of t. As you can observe, that is what I have done in the second problem. I have written it as Laplace of cos 3t plus Laplace of cos 6t. Okay, what is Laplace of cos 3t? As we know, Laplace of cos 80 is s divided by s square plus a square. So Laplace of cos 3t is s divided by s square plus 9. Okay, Laplace of e power 6t is 1 divided by s minus 6. In the third problem, I had f of t is equal to t cube plus 4t square minus 3t plus 9. I can give Laplace to each term. Why? Because I have plus in the middle, minus, plus. Okay. Here I have Laplace of t cube, the first one. What is the formula that we use here? Laplace of t power n formula is n factorial divided by n plus 1. So in the place of n, I have 3. Agree? So that would be 3 factorial divided by s to the power 3 plus 1 plus 4 into 4 is a constant. I'll keep 4 as it is and apply Laplace only for t square. And as you can see, this is what I've got. Okay. Moving on to our fourth question. Our fourth question was find the Laplace of e power minus 5t plus 5 e power minus 2t. I solved it using e power 80 formula and found its LCM. Yes, so in the last question, that is 3t plus 4 the whole square plus 5 to the power t. I first applied what? I applied a plus b whole square formula. Okay, what is a plus b whole square? It is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Yes, and I replace this 5 power t as e power log 5 to the power t. Okay, and then after applying the Laplace, this is what we've got. That is it for today's class. Thank you.